In this video, I'm going to show you how I use alcohol inks on a ceramic planter. Welcome to my first video on my new channel, SezCreate. As you can see, I'm going in with small amounts of alcohol ink to my pot. I'm adding just a few colors at a time, and I'm letting that dry. Then I go in with isopropyl alcohol after. It reactivates the ink and allows me to move it around with the dust blower rocket thingy you see I'm using. I'm going to talk more about my strategy in a moment, but first I have two quick disclaimers. First of all, ignore the busy table. Trust me, I know it's not so pretty and it's messy. For some reason I thought, oh, it's gonna look really cool. It doesn't look really cool, I know that. But you can feel free to enjoy my practice palm trees. I was having fun drawing palm trees, I guess. Anyways, also my second disclaimer. This is literally the second planter I have ever done. I'm very new to alcohol inks. I love alcohol inks. I am officially addicted. I'm still learning, of course. No one is officially teaching me alcohol inks beyond YouTube videos that I can find. My friend Amy, she's been giving me some tips. She's an artist in Canada. I'll post her Instagram below. You can check her out if you like. Anyways, this is my current strategy. I say current strategy, it's probably going to change. But my strategy is start small and go slow. My first attempts at alcohol inks were on paper. And they were so stressful because I thought you had to work super fast and use tons of product. No, you do not. At least this is the way that I feel comfortable working. So I just like to go bit by bit. And remember, which I always seem to forget, this is just my art. This is what I like to do, and it's okay if it's different from other people. That's the point, right? If all our art turned out the same way, seriously, how boring would that be? So please, even if you are watching this video for learning purposes, though I can't guarantee anything, remember, in the end, do whatever you like. This is just one way of doing things. If you like it, go ahead. You can try it my way, or you can take bits and pieces. You are free to do whatever you like. Speaking of my way of doing things, back to my strategy. So I'm just trying to keep things simple, but at the same time, I do want things to be eye-catching. I don't want it to be too blendy, but that's just my style. I do find that my current pieces, it's almost like they have small portions of color. They're not blown out a huge amount. It's almost like a really bizarre looking puzzle or something. I am interested in trying a bit more of a fluid look with larger distributions of the colors. I think it's just out of habit now that I just have this, I get into the zone, and I've been doing it this way. So I don't know what I'm talking about. Like I said, guys, this is my second pot ever. Yeah, I still need to practice a lot more, and I can't wait to practice more. As you can see, I also wanted to keep the ink centralized on the sides of the pot. I didn't really want to have color moving too close to the rim or too close to the bottom of the pot. So, the first one that I ever did was a little bit different. I had it really thin. It was quite thin strip along. So believe it or not, this is me being wild and crazy, making a wider strip of color. And speaking of strips and stripes, is that a smooth transition? I don't know. Another style, or maybe you might call it a technique, that I want to try is more of a striped effect, not a full, perfection stripe, but the color in strips, not blown out as much as mine are. Let me know in the comments below if you would be interested in seeing anything like that. Actually, let me know in the comments about anything you would like to see. If you have any questions, maybe I can answer them. Again, no guarantees. I don't know. I'm still learning. But what I do know, I am more than happy to share with you. Another thing I had going on with this project was that I found myself flipping the planter from side to side a little bit. I found that I'm more comfortable sometimes applying the isopropyl alcohol on one side more than the other. At least in my mind, that's what it felt like. That's what I was doing. So I thought it was important for me to tell you. So the reason is just make sure you're doing your project in a comfortable way. It will allow you to get more into the zone. I keep saying that, in the zone. But for those of you who have ever done art projects before, you know the feeling. Just focused on the task. Just do whatever feels right. I am excited to challenge myself with different styles. Of course, nothing too crazy. Explore. Oh my goodness. I didn't want this video and this narration to sound so corny, but here we go. Jump on the crazy wagon. I'm the driver. Apparently, I'm the driver. So hop on. Making a video featuring your art, it's actually a little bit scary, to be honest. You do set yourself up for criticism, but I do hope that mostly you guys enjoy this type of video. My goal is not to be everyone's teacher. I just know that when I'm on YouTube and I'm down the rabbit hole in the art world, these are the style videos I personally enjoy. So, yeah, here you go. This is what I came up with. Let's get back to the actual art I'm doing here today. As you can see, I'm really just following the same process the entire way through. A little bit of ink, let it dry, a drop of ISO, move her around, repeat. I feel I should mention I didn't actually film the entire session. Oopsie. It's not an oops, I did it on purpose. I thought once you get going, literally, like I just said, it's wash, rinse, repeat kind of idea. What I also didn't film was my varnishing process. Since making this video, I've actually started trying to varnish, and I've been running into a little bit of problems. I won't discuss those right now, but I might address those in a later video. I think it's a problem that goes across the board, whether you're using resin. I'm not using resin. I'm using a spray varnish. You might run into little issues, but that, like I said, is an entirely different video. Something I don't feel confident in teaching anybody or giving information about yet because I'm still learning. But yeah, if you are doing alcohol ink projects, if it's on paper, if it's on canvas, if it's on something ceramic, you have to know that they must be varnished. Otherwise, the ink rubs off. Maybe it won't rub off on your, on your canvas, but If it's in the sun, it will fade. I already have a picture. I didn't varnish my very first picture, and it's already faded. Oops. I don't know why, but it wasn't that great of a picture, so I'm not too sad, but it does legit fade off. So you also have to be careful. One thing I do know is that some of the varnishes you can find will reactivate the inks, which is why inks are so interesting, because they dry and you can reactivate them. But of course, once you're done, you don't want to reactivate them with your finish because it'll ruin your project. Let me know if you want to know more information on that whole process. As I learn more, as I gain more information, I will be more than happy to share that with you. You have made it this far. Wow! I'm so impressed, and thank you so much. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch, taking the time to listen, though maybe you muted me already and you're just watching the process. That's cool. I do whatever you like. Please support this channel by giving it a thumbs up. If you feel so inclined, subscribe, because I will be doing more videos. Please feel free. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see. I'm going to put my Instagram up on the screen here. I'm also going to put my Facebook if that's more your style. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, I really appreciate it. And woo, there she is, the finished product. Don't you love the colors? I think it turned out really well. And look at the negative space, so profesh. Thank you guys again for watching this video, and we will see you in my next one. Bye.